Welcome back. You're tuned into your Feel Good Morning Show Espresso here on SABC3. Hope you are loving this Monday with us this morning. It is World Hug Day, but right now we are delving into the world of garden technology, taking a look at technology that can help you manage your water needs in your garden because you don't want to waste this precious resource.
That is true, and you want to water your garden when you're not at home. There are many reasons to look after what you've got. A garden like this that we have at the back there, it's beautiful, and that takes work and effort.
It does, especially when we're not here. You know, that's the problem because it still needs looking after. So on that note, what are our options? What are we looking at?
Okay, you get water timers. Okay, there are two different kinds of water timers that you can get. You get analog ones and digital ones. All right. And they can fit onto any kind of tap. So
with their little adapters.
You've got little adapters that fit onto any tap. So you don't really have to worry about what kind of garden tap you have at home. We usually have quite a standard one in South Africa. The analog timer is very interesting. It works like a kitchen timer. As you can see, you wind it up. It's got a timer that you like. So if you want it works up to about two hours, 120 minutes. And it'll keep the tap on for that time until it gets to the end, and it'll automatically just switch it off so that you don't have to be there to turn the tap off. So if you're going out, it's a very convenient way to go quick. I need to water the garden for like half an hour and then bounce and then know with great certainty that your
and also when you put it on, I mean, you're watching your favorite movie, you don't have to, you tend to forget about the water.
Exactly.
But listen up, one thing, do you need to kind of remove this thing if you want to have a constant water flow, you know, with it being a water timer? It blocks the water obviously at times.
This one, yes, you can. You can actually switch it. You can actually do a manual switch on it, and that can make sure that it just continually runs. All right, but when it's off on zero, so you can do the timing thing if you want, or you can just switch it off so you don't have to like physically.
Oh, nice. All right, cool.
This jobby over here is digital. Now this is where it gets very interesting and opens up your the array that this product can actually do for you. The device has got a timer at the top that is completely programmable, so you can time it into intervals at different times of the day for different 5-minute squirts for every hour or whatever. Cool. And it also has an on-off switch, so you can switch it off when you just want it to run naturally. But if you're going away on holiday, it's very convenient to be able to switch this thing on, you know, just like water when you're not there. So you don't need to get a house sitter. One of my favorite things, though, is that a lot of people, horticulturists will know this, that if you have a garden at home, best time to water that garden is actually in the early hours of the morning. So when we wake up for the show at about 4 or 5 o'clock, that is when it's best to keep the ground wet because there's less evaporation. A lot of water is wasted as a result of just spraying the garden at lunchtime. So it's not advisable at all. Yeah, it's hot. The ground is hot. A lot of the water gets evaporated to the atmosphere, and this is a great way that you can water the garden at those times without having to get up. So you can just wake up, watch Espresso for a cup of coffee at 6 o'clock instead of waking up at 4 to get into your pajamas and water the garden.
You've got like an answer for everything. All right, so cool. So this one obviously battery operated.
It's battery operated. It's got a 9-volt battery. 9-volt batteries are about 40 Rand, and it lasts a full year. So that is
this will last a year in there.
Yeah, it will last a year, and then you can just replace the battery. Boom, 40 bucks a year roughly.
That's
fantastic.
Not bad. So if you look at the bottom here, you've got some nice programs as well that you can actually choose. There you've got every 6 minutes, it'll go on for 3 minutes. You've got every 12 hours, it'll go on for 15 minutes. That is quite interesting.
Not all plants have the same water consumption needs, and this way you can manage it.
So I think just take a look at your needs in your garden and see what they need. And I think also a very important thing to consider as well is if you do connect these things with your hoses and that kind of thing, you know, make sure they don't leak. Because if it goes on, you don't want your water to leak.
Yeah, so you can't just switch it on and leave it. You've got to manage it. Go check it out every couple of weeks to make sure that everything is fine.
Do you know how much they go for, roughly?
That is something we can't discuss on the show, but you can actually check it out yourself. Go find a good price. There are lots of ones like this on the market, and I highly recommend going to get one.
All right, cool. But we'll put all those details on our website, expressoshow.com. Dude, happy hug day, man. Have we had a hug yet?
Can I give you 3 pats? No, is that legal?
2 pats, no more than 2. Have you not watched the bro segment?
I'm a 3-pat kind of guy.
You're an awkward kind of guy. So, okay. All right, dude, Kat, you gotta do something with this guy.